Hello ladies, welcome to the channel. So let's get started. So I'm starting off with my e.l.f. matte concealer in the shade medium beige, and I'm just going to apply that to my lid as my base and blend everything out. So to set my base, I am taking the black Radiance setting powder in the shade Banana. I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Next, I'm going in with the Nikita Morphe palette in the dark purple shade, and I'm just going to apply that to my crease. So with the same palette, I'm going to be taking this pink shade. I'm using it as my next transition shade, going over the purple that I used first, and I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines. So next I'm taking the box of Crayons eyeshadow palette in this tan shade. I'm going to apply that over that pink shade that we used and kind of blend out any of those harsh lines that you may see as well. So now I'm taking that same shade with the e.l.f. concealer in medium beige, and I'm going to do somewhat of a cut crease, not a full cut crease. So right now I'm taking that same purple shade in the Nikita palette, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corners and the outer edges of that semi of a cut crease and just blend everything in. Next, I'm going in with my DoColor palette in that pretty blue shade. I'm just going to apply that on my lid as well and just blend that into that purple shade. And it is so pretty. I love the colors in this palette. So for my next shade, I'm going in with the Mayo Makeup Loose Pigment in that green shade. Y'all, it do tend to get a little messy, but yeah. So I'm just taking that and I'm going to tap that into my lid and making sure I blend in that green shade along with my blue. So I did decide to line the top of that crease with some gold glitter. To line my eyes, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Black Liquid Liner. So I'm also going in with a water activated liner, and I'm just going to line the bottom half of that wing, and also at the top I'm going to line only halfway on top of the lid. So next I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Primer, and I'm just going to use that to prime my face. Next, I'll be going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and I'm just going to apply that over any dark areas on my face. So for my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in shade 368. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face and then blend everything out. So next I'm going in with the e.l.f. Matte Concealer in shade Medium Beige and Rich Chocolate. I'm just blending those two together to get the shade that I prefer. So next I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. I'm just going to apply that underneath my eye to brighten up that look. So next I'm going in with the black opal shade stick in color Ebony, and I'm just going to use that to contour the outer areas of my face and also contour the bridge of my nose. So I did want to add a pop of color underneath my lid. So I did go back in the Nikita palette and I did use that green shade as you see here. So next I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder in the shade Deep, and I'm just going to apply that in those areas where I did highlight using that concealer. So next I'm going in with the black Radiance blush in the shade Brick House, and I'm just going to use that as my bronzer to bring a little bit of life back into my face. And also for my blush, I'm using the Warriors 2 palette in that peach shade. I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones. So I did decide to go into the Jaclyn Heal Morphe palette and use that iridescent shade as my highlighter, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my T-zone area. I'm also taking the Beige By Deb Highlighter and I'm going to highlight in those same areas as well. So to line my lips, I'm using the Juvias Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio, and when I say this liner goes on so smooth, I absolutely love it. So now it's time for some color. So I am going to be taking these two shades of purple by Ebony. They do not have a specific name, so I'm sorry ladies about that. But yes, so I am applying those two purples to my lip to bring on a ombre effect. And since it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give, I did decide to go in with a lighter pink shade to make that purple pop. To finish off this look, I am taking the Milani setting spray and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. And ladies, here's the completed look. If you all enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and also subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, bye.